is up, guys? It is Nerd Flannels here, and we are on New Alvaro. This isn't Mount Alvaro. This is actually an older save of before I even created Mount Alvaro. And to be honest, this one should really be called Mount Alvaro because there's more mountains on this map. But this is just going to be called New Alvaro for this time being. But we're going to be making the most craziest grid ever and seeing if it actually comes out good. And it's gonna be right in this spot where I was like wondering if I should put it over here. I should put it right here. I'm actually gonna put it right down here, okay? Because I feel like right here, this is where the port is gonna be, and I want to have it, you know, having those connections. And that's also for a later video. But right now we're gonna make this a thicker road. We're gonna give it some thickness and make it for more cars. You know, we care about lanes in this channel. More lanes equals more gains over here, buddy. Okay, put a thing like that or something. It actually might even connect to some of the islands at some point, which would be preferable, you know. I was thinking of doing a squiggly line, a squiggly grid, but I don't know if that'll work. Maybe we can try it. Like maybe a bunch of S shapes. Something like this. Oh yeah, that kind of looks, it actually doesn't look too bad. Then like this. Oh my god, wait. It actually is coming out better than I thought it would. Oh, this is gonna be like a, what if we made this like a roundabout right here? Ugly ass roundabout. Let's see. Ooh, like it connects right here. Oh, that actually looks weird. That looks weird. And then across the street, we're gonna have, it's gonna be right next to the university. Come on, this road right here. Actually, I have to change this road to a main road. Actually, there's kind of no purpose of it being just a pedestrian street. You know, we don't like pedestrians over here. We like highways and we like oil over here, buddy. Okay, we're gonna do like some S shape. I know I typically always do block grids, but I'm kind of getting bored of that because I feel like the block grids don't give me enough versatility. And also, when you like zoom out, it just looks so bland. You know, I want my city kind of like have its own identity. And I feel like with the grid, the square grid, I felt kind of just, you know, lonely almost because it didn't really feel like Cities Skylines. It felt like I was playing American Simulator, which, I mean, kind of what Cities Skylines is at this point, you know. Oh, yeah. It actually doesn't look too bad. Like, it actually makes the city look a little bit more interesting rather than, you know, it being grid. And this city isn't even really square grid. It's kind of like a rectangle, like a squiggly kind of squishy rectangle shape. And for this, like for these spaces right here, we need to fill them in with the skinny roads. I think those always look best when it comes to filling in the spot because you don't have big roads everywhere. I feel like it's not realistic and also takes up way too much space. So I like to kind of fit in some skinny roads whenever I could. Right there, that looks good. It's like we can have more houses right here. Oh yeah, we can. Maybe even put some houses down here, right at the shore, if we can. Let's see if we can. I don't think we'd be able to. I get a couple. Yeah, that works. That actually looks so good. It didn't even take that long. It actually took less time than if I would have built it with the square grid, because I would have had to make this match up, you know. But I think this looks way better. Let's actually connect this street to this street right here. Let's turn on anarchy because it's not connected. There we go. Just want these streets to connect. Let's also put some little cul-de-sacs in some of these spots once needed. And it honestly makes it easier to drive on too. I mean, I feel like it's easier to walk on and it's easier to drive on because, like, let's say, you know, you're going on one of these roads. You always have to go down a long road just to get to the end of the, you know, district. But when you have a squiggly city like this, you can just take right here. You can take this path. You can take that path. There's so many paths you can take. Okay. Enough of the coping. Let's put some houses. I think I'm going to put some single family homes or maybe mid-tier homes. Let's see what looks the best. I'm going to zone a neighborhood right here. A little small neighborhood. Let's see what that looks like. Let's turn on test mode so it can build fast. Don't want to wait 4 hours for this to build. See how it looks when it builds. Okay, that looks really good. That's actually what I was going for. Something like this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to hand place the rest so it won't be so spaced out. but this is actually what I'm going for. Kind of not really beachy vibe like I had in my other city. I want to have it more of like a port city, not really a beachy city, because there's not really beaches on this map. I could like make a little beach, but it's probably gonna be a rocky one. So yeah, let me just build these houses and you can watch the time lapse. On this side of the streets, I want to add more denser housing, not really dense per se, but not, you know, not super detached, so I can get that, like, you know, realistic feel. It goes from dense to non-dense, I guess you could say. I want to have it somewhere around here. It does look a lot like a city that you will find in the UK, but it's actually not. It's an American city, so I kind of want to incorporate some of those American things in there. You know, I feel forced to make an American city all the time because, you know, I live in America, so I feel like it's also kind of hard for me to make European cities because I always do them wrong because I'm so ignorant and I don't do enough research. But I think my cities are going pretty good so far on this channel. If you guys like my cities, remember to comment which is your favorite city I've built so far, because actually I don't know what's my best city. I think it's gonna go to probably Vatican Port. I think it's one of my best cities. But if you guys think different, put in the comments so I can know. Also, I want to add a pub right here. Like a nice little pub, you know. You see, this one doesn't look like it fits in here. So these fit perfectly. I'm gonna put that at some corners in the city. This is a Heath pub. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks perfect right there. You put them at both directions of the street, gives it a nice contrast. I'm gonna put this one up here. I think it'll look better at the start of the street right there. It looks much better. And let's also zone it so it can be perfectly on there. So this is going to be neighboring West University, which we still have to upgrade. Because look at this, it's super spread out. But this is going to be basically the suburbs, somewhat of a college town that's outside the city. And it's going to look really good when it's done. So yeah, stay for it. And right here, we're gonna add a park because I want it to have a little bit of a, you know, some decoration in the neighborhood. You don't want it to be just a boring old neighborhood that people go and just die. You're gonna have some activities of some sort, like a skate park and a basketball court. You know, did I say skate court? I'm so stupid. Let's fix this. I'm planning with the city to make it onto a series, kind of fixing it. I have built a lot of the city off camera, so you guys might not be able to see the start and finish of it. But I'm still going to be visiting my other cities, of course. This one I just want to, you know, come back to because I kind of miss it. There's a lot of fun to build on when I first built it, so, you know, just want to come back to it. I don't know if you guys have this in UK, but I'm building trails behind houses. I've seen it in a couple movies before. I've never really seen it in real life, but I just think it really makes the neighborhood more lively. Like taking shortcuts, mainly for people on foot. It kind of reminds me of my childhood, having like alleyways and little trails to take through the neighborhood to get to the store faster. And I want to do that in this district, or well, neighborhood. And if you guys think it looks kind of stupid, you can tell me. Because sometimes when I'm building things, I don't really know if it looks stupid or not until like I take a look at it in the future. I'm like, oh man, why did I build that? But I think this is gonna be a really good addition because I don't really like looking at tutorials on how to build because I get bored easily. So I don't know if I like come up with a lot of this stuff. Like I don't know if I'm an inventor like Isaac Newton basically when it comes to like city building. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm like one of the worst builders on YouTube, but I try to like do different things, and I'm pretty sure someone have done this before, but I just want to know if it actually looks good, or if you guys would put this in your city. I know a lot of people wouldn't, because it does kind of mess with the density a little bit. I just like it. We're gonna have some semi-detached right here. This is coming right off the row houses. We don't want to go straight ahead into single-family homes. Now I must say it would be nicer if that was actually a normal road, which I might make it, to be honest, because I could be putting more housing on those streets. Well, on this path. I wish we could put housing on paths, but it has to be connected to a road. So maybe when like asset editor comes in, or you know, when like they get this in the mod shop, but I really want to have like a way I can make super small skinny roads if possible, because I really want to make my cities more denser, but the roads are just stopping me. So like, let me see right there, that looks perfect. So then we can kind of have these houses going back for back, you know. I'm going to use the detached housing. It says these are semi, but I just kind of think of these as mansions. I have to look, let me see them look at it. Oh, they're not, they're duplexes. I just like to think of them as mansions because they look like mansions to me. It's like the closest we're getting to like mansions on here. Well, McMansions. You know, McMansions are super fucking ugly. It seems like every fucking American wants one, huh? It'd be even nicer if I put a little corner store right at the edge of the grid towards the right at the edge that goes that's facing these homes. Like one right here and one right there. I don't think we have anything that's small enough to go right there. Maybe we can try looking. Let's see. Go in here. I don't think we have anything small enough though. A really small store that sells snacks and stuff. Let's see. It's way too big. We could really just try replacing one of the houses for a little market or something. And it kind of fits. Some of these are way too big. Let's see. Doesn't really match the neighborhood. I can color it brown, make it match. Probably turn this into a row house so it won't look too weird. Won't look too out of place. That connect it right up here. I know I'm destroying some people's yards, but who cares about a fucking yard anyway? These people, all these citizens need to be connected to the goddamn road. Are they gonna just whine and whine and whine? I don't think we can change the front of it, but it still looks good though, regardless. And once we fill this in, I wonder what we should fill it in with. I'm thinking we can do a certain type of grass. Maybe we should do like a nice trim. I think let's do a nice trim. A very light trim that you won't be able to really see too much, but they get the work done. Let's see, there's kind of a problem over here. Oh, it's this thingamajigger right here. Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna fix that. Maybe let's just not even let it go through there. It's kind of stupid anyway. Something that far of a walk. So then we can put more housing down. I wonder what's the smallest row house we can get. Because so many of them go on to the street. It's a bit annoying. Oh, that's kind of doing too much. But it works. Fill this in with some nice trees. I'm thinking we're gonna actually color this entire different color over here with the grass thing. I also want to add a school in this district. I don't know what corner we can put that down. I don't think any of the corners would let it fit. Maybe let's do a primary school. I think that'll look better. Has a nice gothic feel. You know what? Yeah, and like a little doctor's office. This would be on the main street. So people won't be too far from their, you know, work and jobs. I want to make it a little bit important in the city, right? Or this part of the city. I don't know what we should name this part of my city. I'm probably gonna name it like some generic, like British name, like New Bush Hamburger. That's not even a British name. Sounds like a Jewish name. We need to add the finishing touch. We're not really fully finished with this district, but I really want to add the soccer field. It's gonna add the chef's kiss. Where should it be? I think it should be right around. I think it should be near the university. That's more realistic. Just right next to the university. Oh, that's on the right place. Let's see. What is a good spot for it? It's kind of big. So I don't know. Actually, I think it works perfect right here. Boom, right in the middle, right here. A nice store nearby. If this was America, we will be adding a goddamn parking garage nearby. Tired of it, man. Let's add like a park. Oh wait, I almost said let's add a parking garage. The American is coming out of me. I want to add one actually, but I won't because it's gonna ruin the city. Let's throw some of these buildings in. Let's leave some church. Just throw these churches in there. Let's put the pub right next to it. So after your grade 5 child gets done playing soccer, or comes from soccer practice, and go hit up the pub once he's done drinking a good cold one. Let's see. I won't put in these ugly ass buildings. The Westwood. This actually will go. I think it's a little gentrify, a little bit. It feels like a gentrification. Wait, what does gentrification look like in the UK? I have to look that up. I don't even know what it looks like in the UK. What are the most popular areas to get that are getting gentrified in the UK? I don't know what would that look like. If someone knows, if someone's from the UK in the comments, tell me where. I'm guessing it would be London would be the main primary place for it, right? But I don't know if it's a problem. It is in the US. Probably not. Housing is basically everything having a fucking one house owning a company here. You know? That's how people in the Americans see it. Fox News watchers. I'm looking at you, Fox News watchers. Oh, this looks good. My city is going through UK propaganda right now. If I did add the which I dread so much, adding the ugly fucking American nice house. I hate that shit. I see it every goddamn day, and I'm tired. To be frank with you, I'm tired of looking at that shit. Some big ugly ass mansion. Because some fucking people in the US is too scared of blacks. I don't want my house to be next to no blacks. I gotta live in the middle of nowhere. That they can't even give us the real freedom. Let us own something, right, guys? We'll never be free over here. We're never gonna own anything. Always be working until we die. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to do some stuff off camera, of course. But I think so far we've basically UK pilled this motherfucker. We've basically UK pilled my entire city. And I think it saved it. Honestly, I think, look, the neighborhoods are connecting now. We have people that live in Center City being able to go to West University without having to go through an ugly ass square grid bullshit. You know, which square grid is fine. It's just, it never looks good to me. Sorry, it just doesn't. The squiggly lines and all these little random lines and shit looks beautiful, and it's pretty practical to me. Look at it, because it's kind of hard to connect. Let's say we going straight down, making a square. It's kind of hard to make a slanted square. It's just too much work. God damn. So just throw a couple octopuses in there, and boom, you have my city that have a lot of problems. Ooh, that's for another video, guys. But thank you for watching. It is your boy Nerd Flannels, and I am out.